My sister has a season pass. Yeah. We did the parks.
Yeah, I'm guilty of
We
Universal
took
season.
trips and but we didn't do a whole bunch of outside stuff.
Okay.
I don't think that's very typical of many black families.
Really? Why do you say that?
Because my family didn't do it. I don't know.
It's the Parlor with Harris and Myles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here again, and you know how grateful I am that you're here with us today, so thank you once again for joining us on the Parlor. I think this is episode 32, if I'm not mistaken. So yay us, that's pretty awesome. There's 31? Maybe it's 30. I really don't know. You'll know when you're reading this. But this is in the early 30s, so that's something to be celebrated. As usual, we have another very special guest with us here today. Today, we have a very talented, I think her voice is just out of this world, unparalleled, and you'll hear it. But she is a singer-songwriter. She's a clothing designer from here in Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Siobhan Heard. Do. Yeah, just a little thing I do, I like to do my little
Spicy.
Siobhan, how's it going? I'll give you a second to put those on.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
There we go. We're in.
We are in.
We're in like Flynn, as they say. I don't know. I've heard that like once in one movie or something. I don't know. But we're in.
Yeah, we're in.
So put that a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Siobhan, thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure to have you. I when I stumbled across your voice, I think I heard some voiceover sample of something. I was like, wow. You've got some you've got some depth to that voice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. I've been working on it the longest.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
well, it shows. Let's talk a little bit about the music career, because you're actually, I think you're now my second musician in 2 in a row. So let's talk about that a little bit. I always love a good music story. How'd you get into it? Let's hear about that.
I started writing in college. That's like a while ago now.
I was going to say, so like yesterday?
That's a while ago now. I started writing in college, and then I got connected into the LA underground scene shortly after school, and I started making beats with Always Prolific first. He's a really, really talented producer out of Mid-City. And then at a certain point I met this woman from Detroit. Her name was Samantha Purple.
Samantha Purple, that's a lovely name.
Yeah, that was her stage name.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
But her legal name was Lauren Womble, and Lauren kind of showed me the ropes of really putting together pro work. Yeah, she was my partner. But we were together for about 3 years, and she passed away from
oh my goodness,
really rare autoimmune disorder and religious abuse. It was one of the hardest things. It was literally the hardest thing I ever had to go through.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
But she was really, really talented and lots of fun.
Very inspiring, I can imagine.
Yeah, she was dope. The funny thing, one thing I will say about her, I don't ever remember her saying anything mean about anybody.
Oh, that's amazing.
She was just so sweet. She was funny, but she wasn't making fun of people.
Yeah.
She was just a cool person.
That's the best ones are taken.
But yeah, she showed me the ropes of like recording pro, and
so almost everything you do in her honor in a way. Now moving forward, which I found awesome.
Yeah, and then after that,
let me move this down. It might be blocking you a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
there we go. Oh, we're good now.
I I took
Oh,
some.
it keeps coming out. All right.
Thank
There
you.
we go. Let's
Thank
put
you.
that. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right.
I
We're good.
I took audio engineering lessons with Michael. Ooh, I can't think of his name right now.
He won't be mad.
Michael Michael Allen.
Michael Allen.
He goes by Michael Allen now, but back in the day when I first met him, he went by East. And I took a couple years of engineering lessons with him, and now I'm a fairly competent audio engineer as well.
Wow. So a singer and an audio engineer. That's quite a deadly combination.
Yeah, because you got to make yourself sound good.
Of
you know, 'cause
course.
ain't nobody else going to take that time with your work.
Well,
you know?
the thing is, exactly. No one's going to put as much passion into your passion but you. I love that. Sometimes you just got to take it into your own hands.
Yeah, and then at some point I started dyeing clothes.
Did you do your jacket here? Is that
Yeah, I
what
did.
we're-
I
oh,
did
look
my
at that
jacket
green.
and my pants and my shirt and my bag.
You did the bag. Show the audience the bag. And it matches your boots too, which is
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Look at that. I just love the style. And you made all that. You colored
Yeah.
all that.
yeah.
So what color was this white before?
This was white. This was blue.
Wow. I would have never guessed that. I thought this was white. That looked like that was white.
Yeah, no, it was blue. It was blue.
So what's your process for that?
So I do a bleach wash.
Okay.
So I soak the clothes. I tie them and then I soak them in bleach, and then I dye them.
And how long does that process typically take?
It takes at most a couple days, but usually I can get it done 8 hours or something like
So it has to just, I imagine the stages has to just sit for a certain amount of time. So when you say a couple of days, can it have to sit for like 15 hours,
that.
20
It depends
hours?
on the material. So like synthetics take longer to take bleach and dye. So I had an Adidas hoodie that I did that turned out really sweet. But I left that in the bleach. I think I left that in there for a couple days.
Just to see what would happen?
Well,
Or you had a plan with it?
The color wasn't lifting. So I was like, I'll just leave it in longer. And that shit turned out so sweet. That shit turned out so cold.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And then, so you've been doing that for how long?
I've been doing that I think maybe a year after Lauren passed. So maybe 5 years or so.
Okay. So do you find that you picked up a few things since that life-changing experience?
Well, yeah. And now I'm trying to learn how to sew.
Interesting.
It
What do you make of that?
it's just a part of the evolution, you know. I'm like 90% creative and about 10% logical. So
Okay.
so when I have creative endeavors that I spend time with, I develop a method that I can apply to all of it. But
What's that method, if you don't mind me asking?
well, I told you about the method for the dyeing the clothes, but for songs,
Yeah.
I'll write lyrics first usually. Then I come up with the melody, and then I track the backgrounds, and then I track after everything is squared away. Then I track the leads.
That's really interesting that you write the lyrics first, because I've been associated with a few artists, and I was once signed to a label myself as an artist, and I got to tell you, that's how I did it too. Lyrics, words first. But all the other people I spoke to, I was the only one that did lyrics first. They all listened to the beat first, and it came to them.
Well,
and it's very interesting that you and I are similar in that sense.
I love lyrics. I love lyrics. My favorite
I love
artist
words.
my favorite artist is Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay. Well,
And so like I wonder how he wrote his songs, what method he used to write his songs, but the lyrics are always so powerful and cutting. Over time, I've been building my castle of love. Like
what song is that?
the Overjoyed. Do you know that one?
I mean, I think I know the song, but I don't know the lyrics like to his
Over
music.
time, I've been building my castle of love.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a voice. You hear that? That's just a little tip of the iceberg too. Can we hear a little bit? Speaking of that, can we hear some samples of your music?
Yeah.
I would love to, since you just gave us a beautiful little taste there, and we kind of want more. I mean, I want more. I'm sure they do too. So can you tell us the name of it? Give us a little bit of history behind it, and then you can play it for us.
All right. So this song.
We'll play like a 30-second sample of it.
30 seconds?
Yeah,
I
we'll do
can't
like
do 30 seconds.
All right, what do you want to do? A minute?
Yeah, a minute.
Okay, we'll do 60 seconds of it.
Okay. So this is a song I've been working on called The Quiet. It's about it's still an acapella, so I haven't had it produced yet.
Okay.
But
Do you want to just do it here live then? There's no difference.
No. It's arranged. It's just
okay. All right.
it's just
Hey, I gotta ask.
I could sing it a cappella, but it's a whole experience.
Okay. Okay. And where are you searching right now? Where are you?
I'm on SoundCloud.
Oh, you're on SoundCloud. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your handle? Let's plug that in for you.
My handle on SoundCloud is Siobhan.Heard, but you can also find me on Apple Music, Spotify, all the.
Love that. So
But my
Siobhan is spelled a specific way. It's not as it sounds.
yeah.
Okay, you want to tell them how to spell
Yeah,
it?
it's the Gaelic spelling. It's Sion, B as in boy, HAN as in Nancy. Siobhan.
So look that up. That's the handle.
All right, so I'm gonna play The Quiet.
Play it.
Since you had to leave, the quiet presses on me. Oh my God, the quiet, yeah. Oh my God, the quiet. It's wrapped its arms round me. My God, it's hard to breathe. Oh my God, the quiet. Oh my God, the quiet. I keep waiting for your response. Waiting for your response. The quiet. I keep waiting for your response. Waiting for your response. The quiet. Woo. The sense I.
Oh yeah.
That's enough.
Wow.
Here.
Well, I gotta tell you, I don't think I've heard a song like that. It moves in an interesting flow, but I mean, I gotta tell you, it was lovely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And how long did it take you to write that one?
It took me, I don't know, like a couple hours to write it. but
Okay. And what gave you the inspiration for it?
I was thinking about Lauren.
I
You know.
kind of got that sense.
Yeah, it's about grief and how when you lose someone really central to your life, like just the amount of quiet that you feel like is around you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
I think we all know that
Yeah.
sense of silence.
Ooh, man.
I think we all do. We all really like that's something we can all really connect on.
You know, I had never lost anybody that close to me before.
Oh, lucky you.
So
So this one hit.
I was shocked at realizing that everybody must go through this. You know?
Everybody. Multiple
but-
times.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
But like we don't talk about that.
No.
We don't talk about
We
that.
don't.
And it's a universal experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's something that we can actually connect with one another on, like I said, but it could also serve as like a foundation, because when you connect, that serves as something, and it's like you can build on that. But, humanity is humanity.
Hmm. Hmm. It's interesting the things that we choose to center and the things that we glaze over.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's even more interesting is that a lot of the stuff that's glazed over is a lot of the positive stuff. Unless that time has already passed, like when a person's gone or something like that. That's what sucks.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Was it there? There's this clip at the end of The Office.
Love The Office.
One of the guys said, if I had known this was gonna be the best time of my life, I would have took more pictures.
Was that I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of what character said that, because I kind of remember that being said. Do you know which character said that?
I think it was
Was it Ed Helms' character?
Is it Ed Helms?
Was it Ed Helms' character?
He came in. He didn't come. He wasn't at the beginning of the
Ed
show.
Helms, yeah, he was in The Hangover as well.
Yeah,
I knew it. It's his character. Yeah, I forgot his character's name. But his character said that. That sounds on brand with what his character would say.
That was so sweet, and it's just like, it's so true. It's like you look back and you go, "Wow, I'll never get that again."
Yeah. Yeah. But that's why you got to appreciate it, and I think it takes some awareness to appreciate it as it's happening. But I think sometimes you can overthink it as it's happening and then maybe take yourself out of it if you're trying to overthink that's happened to me before. I thought to myself, oh, I don't want this moment to end, so like let me like really just, and then thinking in that took me out of it. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of a weird thing, but you just kind of have to like enjoy it, let it happen, but be aware you're like, oh, this is great, and then get back into it. Right? That's just how my mine.
Yeah, I don't know if I take myself out of moments thinking about wanting to remember it forever, but
yeah, I do. It's fucked up. It's like taking a picture instead of looking at it yourself. It's like taking a video instead of looking at it yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you don't do that. That you don't overthink memories as they're happening.
I overthink many things, but I don't quite find myself stepping out of a moment and just not enjoying it because of that. I don't think so.
Good for you.
But
I'm a little fucked up, so that's me.
Oh, everybody is.
Everybody's a little fucked up. That's true.
Everybody's a little fucked up.
So let's talk about where you're from and your upbringing and all that.
I'm from Houston originally.
Okay, what part of Houston?
3rd Ward, right by Texas Southern.
Not familiar.
No. Are you from Houston?
No, but my sister lived there for a while, and I've been there quite a few times. But I'm not familiar with that place.
Yeah. It's by Texas Southern University,
Okay.
which is, I think Houston has 2 historically black universities. I think it's Prairie View and Texas Southern. But my parents went to Texas Southern.
Oh, cool.
They met there.
Oh.
And I was born at the hospital down the way, and
Born at the hospital.
yes, I was
Like
born,
like most of us.
like most of
Love
us.
it.
Born at the hospital right there in
And she
3rd
came from a
Ward,
woman, like most of us.
and
Most of us nowadays.
Most of us nowadays.
Yes.
But my dad got ordained when I was very small, and we moved to LA so he could pastor a church.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I grew up singing praise and worship.
So
at
how
church.
long ago was that?
That was when I was 10.
So you've been living in LA?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm a newbie here. I've been here less than 2 years. Hi, sweetheart.
I love LA.
Hey, you gonna come up here, baby? No? Come up here, baby. Look at her. Look at you.
She's so sweet.
She is great. Come up here, sweetheart. Say hi. Come on. I love you. Oh, you're so great. I love you so much.
She's
baby.
a sweet girl.
She's the best. So, having spent all this time in Los Angeles,
She really likes my bag too.
she really likes all bags. She likes bags and like clothes and just like anything new. Boxes, that's her favorite. Look at her.
Boxes.
She likes you.
She's a sweetie.
She's
How old is she?
great. A little, like a year and a half.
Oh, she's a little girl.
Oh yeah, look how little she is. She's like not growing for some reason. Look at her.
Maybe she's just small.
She's the best. She is. I'm thinking she's just small. This is my little angel. I love her so much. So, do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 younger sisters. My my middle sister is about 19 months pregnant right now.
Whoa.
She's about to pop at
Whoa.
any point in the near future. So that's going to be the first grandchild in our family.
Whoa, congrats.
Yeah, so that's my first
Oh, she's
nephew.
licking you. Oh, my God.
Nipping.
Oh, sorry. She
Don't
does
do
sometimes.
that.
Baby, don't do that to her.
But
Sorry.
it's okay.
Baby, don't do that.
But my baby sister, my youngest sister, she lives in Seoul right now. She was as close to a Korean major as you could get in school. So her Korean is her second language, and she's teaching abroad.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Quite a diverse range of professions. And you guys pretty close?
Yeah.
She's
we're
never
all pretty
acted this way
close.
with anybody. This is incredible.
Oh, she likes these locks.
Oh, that's what it is. I think she likes you too.
She's sweet.
Look at this. Yeah, when she likes someone or something, she lets it be known.
But
Don't bite, baby. Don't do that. I just clipped her nails, so she shouldn't be too rough either. But she can get a little feisty sometimes. So were there any like outdoor activities growing up or anything like that?
outdoor activities.
Like, look, I did a lot of rollerblading and stuff. Look, I did like
no, there were not a lot of outdoor activities.
I did like squirrel catching and rollerblading and
Squirrel
shit.
catching.
Yeah, well, like
squirrel catching.
I went out to catch like lizards and all kinds of creatures I could catch. I don't think I ever really caught any squirrels, but I tried. Look at this cat. Oh my god.
But I've never heard anybody describe it as I went out squirrel catching.
Well, I mean, I actually did. I literally went looking for squirrels. I was like, let me catch a squirrel.
That's pretty cool.
Weird.
No outdoor activities. Mostly a lot of singing. When I was in school, I studied opera. And,
Oh, cool.
But I don't do that too much anymore. But I what else did I do? I did some jazz. It was mostly music for me.
Are you the only one who's musically inclined in your family?
No. My middle sister can sing, and she
Are you the only one who pursued music?
yeah. 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 My middle sister can sing though, and she played guitar and bass in school. I picked up a bass a couple of years ago.
Yeah, how'd you fare with it?
Not well. It's just on my wall.
Makes for a good decoration.
It's a beautiful decoration.
Yeah, makes for a great decoration. Well, you win some, you lose some. I'm sure so many people buy shit. They're like, I'm going to do this. And then it just doesn't happen. It sounds like a great idea at first. And then when you think about it, it's still a great idea, but you're like, I'll get to it. And you're like, I don't know.
For that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a cool decoration.
It's a very cool decoration.
It's awesome. So then if there were no outdoor activities, it was just really singing. And so, like, what did you and your family do? Did you guys do, like, anything together? Did you have events or this? And, like, I don't know what's, like, because I've only been living here, so I don't know what's to do, especially for families here in Los Angeles, you know?
Well, we did the amusement parks.
Of course, got to do those.
My family loves Disneyland. My sister has a season pass. Yeah, we did the parks.
Yeah, I'm guilty of
we
Universal.
took trips and, but we didn't do a whole bunch of outside stuff.
Okay.
I don't think that's very typical of many Black families. I remember.
Really? Why do you say that?
Because my family didn't do it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I do remember in 7th grade, I went to a prep school out here, and they took us camping. They took us camping in the 7th grade,
That's fucking weird.
and
That's crazy.
they were like, all right, we're gonna go out into the woods. These are some things you need to bring. And
Oh my God.
I was like, are we gonna have to catch our own food? And everybody thought that was so funny.
But
I
funny.
had never been camping. I was like,
that is really funny.
I don't know what white people do in the woods.
I to be honest, I don't really know either. I've only seen it in movies.
Well, you were catching squirrels.
I was catching, but not camping. I would go out in the neighborhood and just look for squirrels, and that was in Miami. I grew up in Miami, so that's what that was. Why does that keep happening to you? That's crazy. Here.
I think I might just go without.
Really? All right. We're gonna go. She's gonna go without the headphones. Here. Let's put these. Oh, you know what? It just keeps getting stuck under something. That's what it is. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I did, and yeah, I don't really know. I actually never went camping. I talked about it and I wanted to, but I didn't. And I didn't really know a lot of people that did. Which is weird.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a city thing.
But I'm not really white at the same time. I'm Cuban.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I look white.
Okay.
Because I'm super Americanized.
Okay.
But I'm kind of white, I think, too. You know, I'm not 100% Cuban.
No.
Half.
Okay.
Daddy's from Cuba.
That's cool.
Mommy's white. So yeah, but yeah. Well, look, I think that you're a very talented person, and I think that you have quite an array of talents, which I think is something to be celebrated and cherished, Siobhan.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. That's very kind.
Yeah, and you have great energy, and I would love to see more of you. I'd love to see, I'm not sure how far you're going with the clothing, and I know the music you're going places with that, but I'm not sure about the clothing, but I'd love to see that develop, but,
Yeah, I'm going to get into this sewing thing, and they ain't going to be able to catch me.
Oh, shit. I love that. Well, that being said, I think this might be a good time to wrap.
Okay.
Again, it was a pleasure. We loved having you, and I think just like them, I think your music's great, and I wish you so much luck. Wish you so much, fortune in that. And again, Amazon, Spotify, Apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And say the handle one more time.
My SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/Siobhan-Heard, I think, and that's where you can hear works in progress. But
how fun.
You can stream all of my release music on Apple, Spotify, anywhere where
they stream music.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, Siobhan, this is where we end, so I'm going to say it like I say it to all my guests. Get the fuck out.
Okay.
And don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Okay.